Debit card with credit card, what's the difference? They make look the same, but they don't always work the same. Debit card with credit card and overview. Debit and credit cards are widely used throughout the world, and although they look similar, there are major differences between them. For example, a debit card takes funds directly from your bank account, while a credit card is linked to a credit line that you can pay back later. In this article, we look at how each type of card works and whether it's better to use one or the other. Key takeaway: debit and credit cards both allow cardholders to obtain cash and make purchases. Debit cards are linked to the user bank account and limited by how much money is in their. Credit card provides the user with a line of credit that they can borrow against as needed and pay back later. Credit card charge interest on the money the cardholder borrows unless it's paid back within the grace period. The credit cards help build a credit history while debit card does not. How debit cards work: bank issues debit cards to their customers so they can make purchases and obtain cash without having to write a paper check or visit a teller at the bank. The card is linked to the customer checking or sometimes savings account. Debit cards can be used for withdrawals at automatic teller machines, ATMs, as well as for purchases at retailers in store and online. When the card is used in a transaction, the money comes out of the link account either immediately or after a brief inverter. If you don't have enough money in the account to cover the transaction, your card may be rejected. Debit card have a unique personal identification number PIN which you punch in on the ATM keypad or the merchant's point of sale terminal. In online transaction, you may be asked for the card's validation code as a security measure. Most debit cards are linked to a processing network such as Visa or MasterCard, allowing them to be used anywhere. Cards in that network are accepted. They are also offline debit cards which are not electronically connected to your account. How credit card work? Credit cards are also issued by bank but require a separate application process. You don't have to keep an account at that bank to apply. Rather than being linked to a bank account, credit card have a credit line that the user can borrow against, usually up to a certain preset limited. Card issues charge interest on the money the card holder borrows, although card holders can often avoid interest if they pay back their full balance within their card's grace period. Like debit card, credit cards typically belong to a card processing network like Visa and MasterCard and can be used anywhere. Cards in that network are accepted. Private label or store credit card are an exception to that. However, they are good only at a particular retail chain. Also, like debit cards, credit cards can often be used at ATMs to get cash, although cash advances on a credit card can be costly in terms of fees and interest. Other key differences between debit card and credit card. In addition to the restrictions maintained above, debit and credit card have some other differences. Among the most important ones: debit card will not affect your score. Your credit score is based on information supplied to credit bureaus by your various creditors, including any credit card issues. If you consistently pay our credit bills on time, they will help you credit score. Debit cards, however, don't report to credit bureaus, so they will not affect your score one way or the other. Debit cards does not change charge interest. You will not want interest on your debit card because you are not borrowing money. However, if you have overdraft protection on your card and spend more than you have in your account, the bank will lend you the money to cover the difference and you will face overdraft fees. Credit card often pay reward. Many credit card today have programs that reward cardholder with the cashback or airline miles on their purchases. Some debit cards and checking accounts are starting to as well, but their rewards tend to be less generous. Credit card have better consumer protections. Credit card debit cards are governed by different consumer laws. With the credit card, your ability for fraudulent charges is generally capped at $50 and sometime at $0 with a credit card. You could, in the worst case, senior lose all of the money in your linked accounts.